Hi there, I'm Carrie-Elle, and this is my show, Bringing Homemade Back. Today, we're bringing you the quickest buns in the West. So buckle up and get ready to roll. Hi there, this is Carrie-Elle, Bringing Homemade Back. Today, we are on location in my parents' kitchen. And this is my dad, Ken Buck.
Of cinnamon bun making.
King of cinnamon bun making, aka Grandpa Ken. So from now on I will refer to him as Grandpa Ken, just so you know. So today we're making cinnamon buns, and I'm excited to be here because I'm doing my own recipe and my dad is going to help me. So this is a little stepping outside his box, as he's the one normally in charge of everything. So today I am in charge. Yes. We've got the flour in there and the yeast. And you're going to stir it up.
And we mix the dry ingredients first.
Okay, so in here we've got salt and sugar with extra sugar added. I've added 2 extra tablespoons, so let's dump that in. Gonna mix it up good. Stir it in. You ready?
All ready.
We're ready for the liquid ingredients. This is very warm water and oil, and we're mixing it in. And just bring that camera right in here. There it goes. Shh. Okay, so what we've got going here is I am doing actually Grandpa Ken is doing a double batch of pizza dough. So what I thought would be cool about this is it's going to be a lot faster than the traditional recipe. And how long does it take when you do your buns?
Hour and a half, 2 hours.
Hour and a half, 2 hours. So for me it's like, whoa, too long. So I want to speed it up. So we've got a double batch in here. So we've done the flour, we've put in the yeast, you just dump it in. There's sugar and salt, and then we've added very warm water with oil. So we're mixing it up, and right about now I'm guessing you're ready for the flour.
I'm ready for the flour. One moment.
Oh.
Gotta wash my hands.
We gotta wash our hands. Hey, you know what? I gotta wash my hands too. Okay, aprons are perfect.
Towel.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, good to go.
Oh, gotta dry real good because I don't use a scoop on the flour.
Oh, you don't use a scoop. Okay, you know what? This is where I pass it off to the king of cinnamon buns, and I'm gonna let him do this dough his way. Scoop, be gone.
Just throw some flour in there and work it in.
Nice. So in this bowl, I put as much as the recipe is asking for, plus a little extra. So if it's if the dough is too moist, Dad's gonna keep adding stuff until it's the right texture. So what are you looking for in your dough here?
I'm looking for smooth consistency, no lumps.
Okay.
And getting it so that it comes together in the ball.
Okay.
And starts to lump up in the middle.
Okay, so form like one big ball.
One big ball.
Okay, so is it possible to overwork your dough? Like, can you handle it too much and stir it too much?
I don't think so. The sooner you get it done, the better it is.
Okay, so it's fairly forgiving, because I know like when it comes to pie crust and stuff like that, if you handle it too much, it gets super tough. So what I'm seeing here, because he is the resident expert, I'm seeing that you can just keep working it until it's where it needs to be. Okay, so while Grandpa Ken's finishing the dough here, it's looking a lot stiffer now, and this is looking close. Have a look there. It's looking a lot closer to what we're looking for. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to make the filling for the bottom. So, I'm just going to pop on my little pan here. So, in here, this is going to be, here's my 9.5 by 13 pan. This is going to be what the buns go into. And in this pan, I love the ooey gooey cinnamon buns. It's my favorite. And so I'm making like a nice caramel with nuts that's going to go in the bottom before we put the buns in. So there's lots of good stuff. Okay, so in here I have 3/4 cup of sugar. I'm going to add 3/4 cup of butter. And we're just going to melt this. Okay, so while this is melting down, forming a nice caramel, let's go back and check the dough on this end of the kitchen. And how are we doing?
The dough is ready. It's lumped up nicely. Now we just have to clean off the back of the spoon. You notice the inside spoon is easy to get rid of. Now,
Okay, so now I see you've got the oil out. What's that for?
the messy part. Put some oil in your hands,
Okay.
rub them together, and then you work the dough.
So you're kneading it then?
Just kneading it a bit, just enough to make sure it's all unstuck from the bottom of the pan.
Awesome.
And to give it a coat of oil to stop it from drying out while it's rising.
See, I
Or
love...
are we going to have it rise?
No, because we're doing this quick version. I don't even know how it's going to turn out. And you know what's so funny is while I was getting all the ingredients together, I'm telling my dad how we're going to do it. And he's sitting there and he's rolling his eyes and like his hands are crossed like, what? I can't believe this. This is cinnamon bun sacrilege.
Well, we've missed a step in there.
Anyways, so
my recipe.
continuing on. We're doing my recipe today.
Okay.
And I just have to say, I love that you've given us the tip about using the oil because I wouldn't have known that. Okay, so what are you doing now?
We're
going
dusting
on?
down the counter.
You're what?
Dusting down the counter.
Dusting down the counter. And of course this counter is uber clean. We've cleaned it ahead of time. We're very
Yes.
clean, yes.
Sanitize the whole
Yeah.
bit.
But you know what I love? I love the hands-on. Hands-on is what adds all the flavor and the love. This is the love. Okay, so you work your
And this
magic.
is like pizza dough. You can float it up in the air like that,
It is pizza dough.
and you can roll it.
Oh
around.
yeah. So you do your thing. I'm going to stir my sauce over here. Okay, so you've got your dough rolled out. What are you up to now?
I'm going to flip it, and it's so big, I can't do it like pizza dough, flipping it in the air.
Okay.
So I have to roll it like this.
Reminding you it is pizza dough. But it's too big of a pizza.
It's too big of a pizza.
Okay, so this is a double batch of pizza dough. I wasn't sure how much it would make, and I want to be able to fill this puppy to the brim with cinnamon buns. Because I have people at home, they're like, bring me cinnamon buns!
And then somehow we
And then some.
unroll this.
All right. Okay, this is where I'm glad that he's doing this and not me. I get to be the color commentator. And we have Taryn on the side here watching, waiting for cinnamon buns. Right, Taryn?
And the beauty of this is you don't have to be exact.
Nice.
Just let her flow.
So you're saying have fun.
Have fun.
All right, are you having fun?
Oh, I'm having fun.
Can you
Also,
give me a woohoo?
a what?
Oh, can you give me a woohoo?
Woo woo. But you can do the woo woo much better when you have your wine, and it doubles as a rolling pin when you're in camp.
Okay.
Because you don't always have one of these
Nice rolling pin.
these throwing things.
Okay, that totally reminds me, back to the story. So as you remember, Grandpa's got, he wasn't a grandpa at this time, my dad has got the nice hot rocks on the foil with his cinnamon buns rising in the back of the station wagon. Well, goes to take it out, and there's big chunks of carpet melted in the brand new station wagon. It's like, my mom's, my station wagon. So it looked pretty bad. So it was pretty ingenious, yet a little destructive to the new family station wagon. So, and then again, here's Dad with his extra camp tip. So yes, a wine bottle does double well as a rolling pin. So okay, what are you doing now?
Now I'm ready to pour the margarine onto the dough.
Butter's best, but do you want this? You want that?
No, because it's liquid, I'm just going to pour it.
Okay, and then you can smear it with this if you want.
When
Does
you're
that
in
work?
camp, you don't have a microwave, so you have to use a sandwich spreader or something broad. And you can.
So.
Now, where is that?
Oh,
No, I need the spreader thing.
the spreader's right here.
No, the.
You took it.
Oh, we'll just use this.
Use that. Perfect.
You don't just use whatever comes handy.
Yeah. We're trying to pretend like we're professional here, but we're not, and that's okay. So while you're doing that, I'm going to make the filling. We've got 3/4 cup brown sugar. I've got fairly finely chopped pecans, my nut of choice, and 1 tablespoon of...
Oh, hold it before you do that. May I interrupt?
No, it's my
You gotta
show.
sprinkle this, I know, but you gotta sprinkle the cinnamon first so you know if it's all even.
Ah, okay.
That's the secret.
You know what? I'm gonna give this one to Grandpa Ken and let him sprinkle his cinnamon because he is the master. So, and I am the what am I?
A protege.
Protege. Sounds good. So you can sprinkle that. I will mix up the sugar and the nuts. So, another fantastic tip from Grandpa Ken on your cinnamon buns. And you know what? I can see that you are the master. Look at you go.
We're a little shy on cinnamon.
Okay, here's the deal. This is the recipe that I've chosen, so we're going to go with it today.
Okay.
You get to spread your cinnamon, I get to choose the amount. And now we're
It's a little bit in the air.
cinnamon.
A little cinnamon in the air.
Okay. Cinnamon in the air. La 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 la. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do Grandpa Ken style and just get in here with my hands. Because there's big chunks of brown sugar in here. Being that my hands are nice and clean, let's get some of the carried goodness into this little mixture. Okay. So Taryn, you want
Put a
to
little love in it.
spread it?
Yeah.
Taryn wants to spread it.
Did
Okay.
you wash your hands?
Yes.
She washed her hands.
Okay.
Good. Okay. You
Go
help
for it.
Grandpa do it. So you're gonna
Oh,
maybe Grandpa can give
Sprinkle
you
all
some.
over real good.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, we
Okay.
have a little pile. So we'll sort of scrape a bit.
Here. There we go. It all works out in the end. While we're fixing this up, we'll just take a little break, and we'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay, we're back to the caramel. So you can see here, it's all melted, and it was bubbling a bit a minute ago. So when it's melted this well, it really forms a beautiful caramel when it's in the pot. So this is good to go now. So I'm just going to pour this right in here.
Oh, stay here.
Pour it in.
I need your help here.
Oops.
Because they threw us the roll because this is awful thin.
Pour it in, pop that in there. And this is where I'm going to, oh, I lost a nut.
We're going to start from this edge.
Pop this in here.
We're going to go in.
So this is, again, I love pecans. I love pecans. Here we go. And with the pecans, I've doubled this because, you know what? Go big or go home. So those are everywhere. So those are going to sit there, and I think, are you ready to go over
That's
here?
swimming.
It's
Excellent.
swimming. Yeah, I know. Excellent.
Okay, we're ready here. I have our youngest assistant here. You come over here, Karen, please. And together we're going to start rolling it. Go like this. Just tickle it. Tickle it over. Like that. Get your fingers out, spread out. That's right, because when this thin, pizza crust is so thin, we really have to be careful.
Ooh. So that's looking awesome.
Yeah. Now, when we get down to the end, we pinch it.
Okay, so why are you pinching?
And that will seal it and keep it together. All the edges are stuck together. And then we can sort of give it some love hugs.
What would you like the oven on it?
400.
400. Okay. Oven on it, 400?
Now, well, let's just whack her in half.
Yeah, whack her in half.
See what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
So right now we have 4 sausages.
4 sausage cinnamon buns.
Now we
on
have-
pizza crust.
8 pigs in the blanket.
Yeah.
And they're too long yet, so we'll whack them in half again.
So 16. Oh, nice. Those are beautiful. I think my mouth's watering already.
Okay. Karen, start putting them in the corner.
Okay, you gotta turn them up though. Flip them up.
Put them on the end,
Yeah, so you can see that there.
in the corner here.
Hello, and we're back, ready to put our buns in the oven. So I'll open and you pop them in. So we've got the oven at 400. Woo!
Oh,
We're on the
fan!
fan. Somebody's been cooking in this house before.
The short time as we're waiting for the oven to heat up, the buns are rising already. It's going.
Okay, those have come out beautifully.
First time for an unknown recipe. This is getting hot.
Pretty good though. I get a thumbs up so far, Grandpa Ken?
Yes, thumbs up, and have a look at the bottom.
Look at
Is it
that.
burnt?
No, it looks
Toasty brown.
awesome. So the next thing is the proof is in the taste, which we'll try as soon as they cool down a little bit. Here they are out of the oven. Looks amazing. We've let them rest probably for about 15 minutes because it was smoking hot. So cookie sheet, putting it over top. Let's flip it over. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Check that out. Oh, sweet mother. Weehaw. Is it too hot? Pop it off. Oh, yeah. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look at that. That's just what I love in a cinnamon bun. Are you excited? Okay, here we have our finished cinnamon buns. They were quick. And what's the verdict? Have you tried it?
Oh,
Try it.
I'm on my third.
You're on your third. We just plated up a fresh one for the shot. Oh, it's hot. Hold on.
To die for.
Oh, it's awesome. Alright, that's pretty good coming from the Cinnamon Bun King. So I've pulled through on bringing homemade back. So come join us again when we try different things and find different ways to inspire you. Have a good one. Bye.
Well, we took a risk and it panned out. Those were the quickest buns in the West, and the best. Thanks for tuning in to Bringing Homemade Back. We'll see you next time.